Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing, camera? Yeah, that's pretty well right now. Just enjoying my coffee. I'm gonna try and enjoy the day as well. I gotta fly to like Arizona or something for a few days tomorrow. No, just I got some work to go do out there. I travel all across the country as like a handyman. Like I just spent like a week in Washington. Yeah, dude. I'm not looking forward to Arizona. I've been out there a couple times. I think the first time I went out there, I moved somebody out there from Texas. So yeah, that was just like all manual labor. But yeah, oh yeah, no, you're all good. I'm a handyman. So like I don't know, just basically a jack of all trades. I'm a problem solver, if that makes sense. So like um I don't know, I'll do anything from like if you need your closet remodeled, I've done that hundreds of times. But also like if you need like security systems set up, I've also done that hundreds of times. Yeah, exactly. I'm just, mechanically and technologically inclined. So I'm good with like building computers, like doing troubleshooting, building things with my hands, mechanics, electrical, I don't know, a wide range of random crap. What's going on, Kato? How you doing? Nice, man. Yeah, the G52. It's not a terrible bike. I mean, I like it because it's a good upgrade platform. What is pronoun, bro? How you doing? Do you fart? Yeah, bro. I mean, honestly, quite a bit. I'm a pretty gassy person. No shame. It be what it be. Same with me, bro. I'm 26, going to school to be a mechanic and work for a mechanic shop. Hey, man, some good skills to learn. Definitely good skills to learn. I mean, I got respect for just about every profession out there. Everybody does their part to make the world go round. So, hell yeah, bro. Good stuff on you. What you see? You're gonna go work at a mechanic shop. Is it gonna be anything specific, or is it just like generally all vehicles? I'm just curious. Like is it like a BMW shop, or like are you going to like a Ford dealership, or just you're just gonna get the knowledge and then go work somewhere that wherever you can get a job. All cars, yeah, yeah. No, I feel you there. Like I'm no mechanic, but I did work on my cars for several years. 'Cause I've had about 7 Mustangs in my life, and I definitely don't think that they are like the most reliable vehicle. But I will say that like going through 7 Mustangs of like every model between 1995 and 2012, I don't know. You just learn to like, I don't know. I feel like you learn mechanics as you have to fix your vehicles and maintain them and repair them. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I am a Mustang enthusiast, but I don't. I'm not digging the newer Mustangs. Like the 2015 and newer Mustangs. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just not about it. For some reason, Mustang, ever since 2015, has decided to just go European style. And I'm not saying like Europeans make bad cars. Europeans make tons of really, really fucking nice, cool looking vehicles, right? But my point is that Mustangs have almost always been edgy. Like, I know that edgy isn't like necessarily a good word or whatever, but like, let's be honest, Mustangs have almost always been edgy. They're just a muscle car. I don't know, man. Hold up, I just see them comment coming through. What's going on, Sight Seeker? Hey, so how's the fishing where you're at? Do you take a break once in a while and go fishing to rejuvenate, and also eat some fish? It's delicious. No, it seems nobody does that anymore. So number one, I do enjoy fishing. Number two, I feel closer to nature and at peace whenever I fish and eat my fish. But number three, I have not gone fishing in like over 10 years. So I do apologize. Like, I cannot give you a good, you know, yeah, I can't give you a good analysis on the fishing spots over here. Yeah, bro. So Mustangs have a bad name for themselves as crowd killers. Yeah, dude. That's like, yeah. I mean, that's the meme. That's the Mustang meme, you know. But yeah, again, it's the drivers, you know. I've been stupid in my Mustangs. I've been a young dumb kid, like, because I started driving at like, I started driving like 15 or 16, something like that. No. Okay, so basically the way that my driving went is that I would drive vehicles without a license at like 15 or 16 years old, and then at 17 years old, like in Texas, you're able to go through the driver's license program, but it takes like months of like driving with your parents and going through these courses and stuff like that. And I didn't want to do any of that, so I just bought a Mustang for $500, and I just drove it around like at 17 years old. I was like, this is over 13 years ago, and I do not recommend doing any of this, but like, I was going to high school parties and getting absolutely blitzed, and then being irresponsible, and then driving that car around and drifting it around, and like, it was not good. It was not good. It was very irresponsible. Like, it was illegal, right? And I do not know how I don't know how I never got pulled over. I don't know how I never got in trouble for any of that, right? I never hurt anybody, right? I never damaged anyone's property. I was always just stupid. That was my point. But yeah, I don't know. It's the driver. It's the driver for sure, man. Yeah, I was riding kind of dirty. I mean, not with like no drugs and no weapons. I never dealt with drugs or weapons, right? But I was a stupid kid, you know, and I don't drink anymore, right? I don't like how alcohol makes me feel anymore. But you know, being in high school, you know, you're just in that little party scene and everybody's drinking, and I don't know, bad influences, man, bad influences. Yeah. Exactly, man. Yeah, gotta be safe out here. Make good choices. You know, the world's a really fucking crazy place right now. And you know, regardless of it, I just gotta try and, like, there's some crazy shit that's happened in my life, and I don't want to get into it. But I find it in my heart to forgive and forget. Okay, like, maybe not always forget, but I can at least forgive people. You know, and just move forward. So, regardless of who you are and where you're from and what you may have done in life, I love and respect you, dear stranger, and I understand that it was the environment that molded you to be how you are, right? And I can have sympathy for that, right? The person who goes and commits a mass shooting or something, I feel bad that they grew up in whatever environment, you know, that made them feel they need to do that. Obviously, they're wrong for doing it, but my point is that we as a society could have done a little bit better to not make mass shooters. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting hella off topic. Let's see, how's the bike so far? Loving it. I am, and dude, first step to healing. Yes, forgiveness. Shoesy said I crashed my Tuyo, bro. What's my most recent video right now? Hold on. I don't even remember my most recent video. The TikTok account that I had, because I was trying to upload this and TikTok. TikTok account's banned already. I don't even. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that most recent video. I don't know. I tried doing a little bit of it. There's like some auto editing that I did with that, man. Let's see. Cameron said just hit 52 miles per hour going downhill, bro. Yeah, I mean that's pretty damn sick. I could definitely see this hitting about 50 something miles an hour going downhill if I'm attached to or if I'm on the 72 volt switch. Frank, what's going on? Says FTT. How you doing, bro? Two Wheel Lizard. Good morning, brother. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Love seeing my amigos drop in the chat. Let's see. Shuzi says I was doing a speed test, and then I hit a fucking pothole that was open in the middle of the road, and I didn't see it. Now I got 2 stitches on my chin. Oh my god. Ouch, bro. Thank you guys very much for the likes, by the way. Ow, dude. Ow. Fucking A, man. I'll share a story with you. I'm sorry, dude. I apologize that happened to you. I mean, I don't know why I'm apologizing, but that sucks that happened to you, man. I feel for you. I'm gonna share a story right quick. I feel like that's what millennials do, is they just share stories to make people feel better. I'm sorry. Basically, I remember whenever I was like fucking like 14 years old or whatever, and my brother, my middle brother, I'm the oldest brother. I have a younger brother and then a youngest brother. The middle brother was riding around on his bike outside, and he hit a pothole, just like you're talking about. But he hit a pothole on like a regular bike or whatever, and it's like he stopped and went forward, and his front teeth hit that handlebar, bro. Like he just went, and his front teeth hit the handlebar, and all of his teeth knocked out, bro. Like not even like knocked out all the way. His front teeth broke halfway off and got knocked out like that. Talk about like, bro, it was the worst 5th grade for him. Yeah, dude, he was in like 5th grade, and like imagine being a 5th grade kid, and then you go to school and all of your front teeth, the front top teeth, are broken in half. Yeah, dude, no, we ended up like taking him to the dentist eventually, and like we got it fixed for him, but damn. Let me make sure I am, bro. Let me see, bro. Can you go faster? Bro, you can go faster than I'm pushing. Okay, because I'm pushing more amps. Yeah. Great day and an awesome ride. Thank you, Two Wheel Lizard. Yeah, that ain't no joke. Choosy, my Tudio was okay though. That's what I care about. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Good thing the Tudio is okay. We can heal, right? Like, bro, when I fell on my bike, I still have the hole in my ankle right here, so we can heal. Someone called the cops? Bruh. Hold on, what did someone call the cops for? That's fucking... Hold on, did I miss something here? Stewie, bro, what the hell happened? What's going on, Los Martinez? How you doing, man? What's up, bro? What's up? How you doing, Alex Baker? I'm doing just fine. I'm just enjoying my coffee before I go out on a ride. And then Anthony came in. He asked, do you have the G100 Pro? I do indeed have the G100 Pro. It is over at my storage unit. It's sitting at about half battery right now. I basically need to go swap my bikes out because, yeah, my G100 Pro is sitting in my storage unit and all the batteries are in there. And I'd like to just bring it over here because I need to plug all the batteries back in, you know what I'm saying? Sounds Los Martinez having a beer at my mom's retirement home. Well, hell yeah, man. If your mom's still cognizant, at the retirement home, I'm not meaning that as an insult. Tell her I said hi, and I, hope that she's enjoying her time. You know. Sorry, some people might take that as an insult, but like, being in a retirement home, I think it's assumed that you might be elderly or have some health effects. I just want to wish her the best. That's all. Bro, stand up. I know my leg's sleeping, bro. Hold up. I mean, dude, I don't have any of those issues. I can sit all the way on the floor if I want to. Let's see. I recently bought one a month ago, and mine didn't come with the kill switch. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I see a bunch of comments coming through, so I need to answer these really quickly. So Anthony, yes. Basically what happened is that I made a video talking about how to modify that G100 Pro and how you can use dual battery dischargers to get a better efficiency rate, discharge rate, range, all that bullshit from your batteries. And Happy Run saw that video, and then they decided from that point forward that they were going to stop sending the bikes with switches and instead just send the bikes with dual battery dischargers. So a few months ago, after I made that video, that's when they started sending the bikes with dual battery dischargers. Thank you very much for the tattoo compliments from Legend of Zelda. This is what I basically base my life on right now. You have the Triforce right here, which has 3 triangles in it, and it basically means that overall you need to protect the innocent and do what's right in the world, but also you need to have the wisdom to make the right choices. You need the courage to push through where fear is, and you need the power to overcome your trials and tribulations. So that's what I take as my personal. That's what I feel. That's my. I don't know. That's what this tattoo means to me. Let's see. Alex says, "Bro, I wish I had a boy like that. I would do anything to be back on 2 wheels. I'm paralyzed from the waist down, and it's only better here, and I don't know how to accept it. This shit sucks." Alex, bro, I am so sorry. Man, all I would say, dude, I'm so sorry, Alex. All I would say is that there's probably a lot of hope to be had about, well, depending on where the world's going, I have a lot of hope in robotics. Right now, I'm not going to get into AI. I'm not talking about AI. I'm talking about specifically robotics. Okay? If you go look at things like Boston Dynamics robotics, I have a lot of faith that we are approaching a point where people who have lost the ability to use their legs or their limbs or maybe have been amputated, that they are going to have a chance to feel like they can use those limbs in their full capacity again. All right? I don't want to get too off topic, but I am a futurist. Like I've done a lot of research into technology and a bunch of different stuff. Anyway. See, hold on. Choosy says cops are for emergencies, not kids on e-bikes. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. By the way, did anybody see that recent POV vid where that Karen started yelling at me? Sorry, I don't even know if I uploaded that yet or not, but like I was literally riding this bike around a park. I think I've already bitched about this on a live stream. But what's going on, Stewie Edits? Let's see. I see you said hi there. Maybe that was a mistake. Let's see. Oh my god, bro. A lot of comments. My mom's moving great. I'm going to Vegas on the 23rd so she can chill. Thanks. Okay, that's great to hear that your mom's doing good still. I love hearing that. Okay. Let's see. Anthony said, "Okay, I was confused, and they also mounted the batteries towards the front basket, unlike yours, where it's towards the back." Oh my god! So I need to clarify this, dude. So my bike is, can I do green screen? Hold on. I'm gonna green screen right quick. Okay. So this right here is my G100 Pro, right? Alex Becker, hey, that is an amazing comment. We need to always move forward and look at the positives, bro. Let's see. No, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. I have lost a lot of hope, but I'm learning in life to accept things that happen to me. But it's people like you that want to make myself move forward in life. But thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you being there for me. At least it's another person that I can look up to. Thank you so much. Alex Becker, dude, please, man, feel free to come by the channel anytime, man. I entirely support you in your journey to find a happy, peaceful, and fulfilling life. And man, dude, if I ever meet you, I'm gonna shake your hand, brother. Alright? I'll buy you dinner. I'll buy you a drink. Okay? If I ever see you in real life. I only want the best for my fellow human beings, no matter where they are. This world has broken me way too much. And I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I don't see anything wrong with that. I know it makes me an easy target, but whatever. If I die, I die. So anyway, this is my G100 Pro, and what you were talking about. Let me go ahead and show you. Let me respond up here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Anthony said that the battery on his is mounted right here, where my battery is mounted right here. And basically all I want to go ahead and point out is that the reason that my battery is like this instead of like this is because I put that battery right there. Okay? Does that make sense? Like, this battery was like that, but then I needed to put this battery right here, and they didn't fit. So in order for me to get this bottom battery connected, I had to shift the battery from right here to right here. And so that is why my battery does not look exactly like your battery. It is the same exact battery, do not get me wrong, it's the same exact battery. And yes, my battery came exactly like yours did. But I simply drilled 2 holes right here in that flat metal frame, and I literally just bolted it back to the back, and exactly how it is to the front, you know? Where did I get the battery tracks to install them? So basically, all right, I'm gonna have to order another battery, because this battery right here, okay, is a fucking scam, dude. That battery, I'm sorry, dude, I'm still so mad at that battery. But anyway, I've essentially taken this battery off of this bike completely, and that's actually what I have on this bike behind me. Right? So now, that middle battery, that middle 72 volt battery that I was talking about, that right there is the battery rail. That's the 72 volt battery rail that was just on my G100 Pro. But now I have it on my G52 because it overvolts my motor, and it just gets a lot more speed. Can I Cash App you 2K? You know, 1-2 makes a weird, hold on. I mean, would I accept 2K? Probably, but I mean let's see. Think I can get 4K this year? Suron. I meant make 4K for a Suron. Let me see. Yeah, you probably could. I don't really know how old you are, but I mean, hey, get out there, work a summer job real quick, something like that. Well, I mean, I don't know. Summer's probably starting to end. I don't really know. I don't know my seasons all that well. I'm fucking like 30 years old. Still, I do. It just, when it gets hot, it gets hot. When it gets cold, it gets cold. That's that, you know. I live in Texas. We have like all of our seasons in the course of a week anyway. Japan Man said, gutted my knee. Bro, wait. gutted. My knee is broke and my bike is being repaired. Someone drove into me? Oh shit. Japan, it's hot here in the UK too. I miss riding. Yeah, dude. Like yeah, dude. It's in Texas over here, which is we've been hitting 40 to 43 Celsius over here in Texas, which is about 105 to like 115 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's just absolutely fucking like, dude, it's just getting to the point where I'm having like trouble existing outside. You know what I mean? I had somebody come in the other day and they were like, well, yeah, dude, like the color of your skin, the complexion, like you don't belong on this region of the earth. Like, I get it. I totally understand that that I don't belong on this part of the planet. I get it. I was born here and not a part of it was not my choice. Where'd you get the battery tracks to get them installed? The battery, okay, so anyway, the battery tracks, hold on, dude, I'm gonna do a little bit of workout while I'm just chilling here. Like, just might as well, dude. What is going on, Wolf Garage? How you doing, bro? How are you doing? You write from Italy? Bro, that's what's up, man. That's a new concept. Huh? No. No, you're fine. You smell good too. That's my wife. That's my wife right next to me. Yeah, you want to see my e-bike? So there's one. That's one e-bike that I have. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, I barely get time to ride my e-bike now. Too much for work. Yeah, I'm from Texas, by the way. Here, I'll show you both my e-bikes right quick. Let's see. So, basically, this... Is it gonna load? Alright, this is basically what I'm like rocking for the most part right now. Oh my goodness. But I do have it modified out to be slightly stronger than it is stock. Where's my shit at, dude? I need to go get more content. Let's see. Are you independent or with a company? No, I'm like an independent contractor. Yeah, I'm just independent contractor. Bro, fucking writing from Italy. Wolf Garage. I feel like I've seen your channel, Wolf Garage. Do you make videos? I feel like you make videos, but I'm not too sure. So you have an Engwe M20, but burnt my motor. I have a buddy who has an Engwe M20, and I was thinking about upgrading his motor for him. You know what I mean? I just like having fun with this thing, I'm not gonna lie. So, let's see. So number one, Alex Becker. This is a I think it's called like just an arm. What was it called? Like an arm twister workout machine or something. There's a bunch of different brands of these online. Basically, here, this is the brand of mine that I got. It's literally just some like random letters, you know? Like this is just something that's like made somewhere random in the world, I don't know. But it's nice. I don't know, it's just I just like engaging my muscles just a little bit. Let's see, I'm currently working as a plumber for this company, but I want to start my own jobs, and I feel it's hard to find people, especially currently, right now, since I'm unlicensed in California. Well, basically, Anthony, what I would say is, like, if you can, look into an app called TaskRabbit, because what you can do is you can set yourself up on there and you go through a background check and whatnot, but you can become a tasker on TaskRabbit, and what that does is it allows you to put your skills for sale on the market. And if somebody, like just a random person, needs plumbing work done or something like that, they can go look for a list of plumbers, right? And they will see you on that list. And you decide your rate, your charge, your hourly rate, whatever it is, right? You decide how much money you're going to make per job. And the customer pays a little bit extra of a fee, like 5%, 10% extra of a fee, but they pay that to TaskRabbit, right? So that you don't have to pay any sort of fee or anything for getting these jobs, right? Like, for example, Thumbtack is another independent contractor service that allows you to try and find jobs. They make you pay $20, $30, $40, $100 just to contact a customer. But TaskRabbit will just take you, put you on a list because, you know, you say what skills you have. They'll put you on a list, and then people that want jobs can go look at that list and they can just choose you, right? And the more work that you do, the more reviews you have and stuff like that, and you can build a base, and then eventually you don't even need TaskRabbit, and you just work for yourself. You just make your own business card after you have enough customers, after you have enough word of mouth, and then you're just on your own. That's how I started, man. I have over 100 5-star reviews for my handyman work, right? And eventually, I didn't even need to use that app anymore because people just started talking about me so much in the community, right? Oh, go check out Electric Explorer Sasha. I mean, obviously that's not what they were saying, right? But they were like, hey, go check out this guy, right? You want this work done? This guy's gonna do really good work. Look at the stuff he did for me. Look at how nice he is, right? You know, like, and people appreciate that, man. People appreciate you being genuine. People appreciate you not being a fucking dick, you know, in this day and age, right? Yeah. Yeah, Anthony, I highly recommend it, man. I would absolutely go look at, and again, it's called TaskRabbit. Go check out if it's in your state. I believe it's all across the United States. But again, all it does is a quick background check on you, and then you're allowed to just build out your profile, right? You can literally find with a fine-tooth comb. I'm 21, been a plumber since I was 17. You obviously have some experience, right? You obviously have some experience, more experience than I do in plumbing, right? And I, like, for example, right, I'm a handyman, okay? I don't mess with plumbing or electrical because plumbing and electrical are two things that is just like, you mess up, boom, all of a sudden that person's house is ruined. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I personally don't touch plumbing or electrical at all. I'm not gonna flood your house and I'm not gonna burn your house down. Sorry, you know? I will come in and install new cabinets for you. I'll set up security systems. I'll remodel your closet, whatever, you know? But, yeah. do like these resistance things. Although, this is like the highest setting that I have. Like, I don't know, it's between, it goes like 30 pounds, 60 pounds, 90 pounds, and 120 pounds or whatever. That's what this says. Supposedly I'm on the highest rated one, but I don't know. I feel like I might need to get a different brand of one of these or something, because I don't know, the springs in here just don't feel like incredibly strong. Like, I can hear it, you know, but it just, like, it provides resistance, but I don't know. I feel like I could get a pump a lot easier. Alright, here in a little bit, we're gonna have to get on with the day. Chris says, can you increase the tension? Yeah, you can, but the thing is that I'm already at the top, apparently. So it comes with 4 of these, right? So here's 2 of them, and then I have another 2. And then each of them has like 2 settings that you can go to. So there's 30, 60, 90, and 120 pounds of resistance. But the thing is that like this just doesn't feel like 120 pounds of resistance. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if this is apparently on the highest tension setting, and like I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be able to do it that easy. Like, I'm not a huge dude. Look at me. I'm pretty small. I'm a pretty lanky guy. You know? I feel like I shouldn't be able to just like hold this down. I don't know. Could be better. Could be better, I feel. Basically, this is just something that I like to do while I'm sitting around. I don't know. I'm the type of person where growing up, I would always just be like, every time you walk through this door, you got to do 5 push-ups or something like that. I don't know, dude. I would just like play games with my head and then like force myself to play little mini games, like no matter what it was. Like, I don't fucking know. Sheesh. I'm right next to the highway, you know. I can bend it backwards though. I feel like it does get a little bit of extra tension bending it backwards, but I don't know. All right. Dude, we gotta ride around. We gotta go do something. Ooh. We've spent about 45 minutes out here, honestly. Whew. We gotta get to doing something. All right. Am I gonna go out on a ride or am I gonna go stream games? What am I doing? I need people to throw me in one direction. Am I gonna go stream games inside, or am I gonna go ride around? I need someone to tell me. Ride? Alright. Going out on a ride it is. Ride, 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 bro. Fucking love it. Sorry, I guess I was gonna just go for that Lamar Jackson edit anyway. Hey, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go ride the F being inside. Alright. Ride a skateboard. I think I got a longboard. Yeah, man, I got a longboard, but I'm fucking terrible at riding it. It's a good longboard though. Also, I don't have a motorcycle, but they are pretty dope. going on? Says, let's see, me says, what bike is that? Mods, I'm working on a 74 volt Teleria XXX, but it's not easy for me, so I'm waiting on a new charger, but I have a 72 volt VBS HD, so I get to cruise. Well, I actually don't know what it's like working on a Teleria or one of those e-dirt bike styles. I imagine that it's actually pretty much the same, because there's a controller, there's a motor, whether it's rear hub or mid-drive, they both use a motor that has probably a 3 or a 5 phase wire coming out of it that goes into a controller. It all seems pretty simple, honestly. But I guess that the thing that's hard is working around the frame and like the form design of whatever you have, right? So I think the Teleria has one of those e-dirt bike style frames, and that might be a bit harder to work around, because like what I'm working on right now is just like, I don't even know what you'd call it. They're just like really big fat tire style bike frames, and they're just good to work on. It says nice helmet, people wear bike helmets, I wear a motor's bike helmet also. Yeah, dude, I need the chin protection. Also, I don't know, I don't hate on anybody, I just think that the top helmet looks dorky. I don't know, man. I'd rather have a full face helmet. Anyway, I'm gonna go put 2 of the 3 batteries on my bike. And yeah, dude, I think one of our major goals for today is going to be going out to collect a bit of footage. I need to drop a couple glam shots for this bike, honestly. Whew. Sorry, I think I had a burp coming up or something. Yeah, no, I need to drop a couple glam shots of the G52. I need to give it a little bit of love. I also need to go grab the G100 Pro's batteries, just bring it over here, start charging them up, because I want to get another POV ride at that as well. But I absolutely have to go grab footage today, because I'm going to be going to Arizona for a few days. And, you know, I didn't even upload travel vlog footage of my week-long Washington trip, so anyway. He says, well, I make new mistakes. My charge port wasn't fully connected, and I popped the controller. Ooh. Or you popped the charger. Oh, okay. So you messed up the charger, basically? That sounds like what happened. Yeah, bro, it seems like messing with these bikes, it becomes really nice to, it seems like it becomes really nice to learn how to take apart some of these electronics and tweak them. I feel like that is just a really nice skill to have. It basically feels like, it just feels like a skill everybody should have. Like I know a lot of people say, oh, everybody should know how to do this or that. All I'm saying is that like one of the really nice skills that there seems to be in life is just being good with your hands, right? And so that extends all the way into electric bike territory, right? Something goes wrong with your e-bike. I mean, if you're competent enough, start taking stuff apart and then figure it out, dude. Like I was able, like for example, dude, I was able to figure out that my G52 stopped working one time because, like, look right here. This looks like it's perfectly fine, right? But reality, this is what happened. The inside of the metal components right there, this melted. Like look at it. It literally started melting. Right? And I only caught that because I started tinkering with my bike, right? I started tinkering with it and playing with stuff and was like, oh shit, look what I found out. And so I just kind of keep this around because it's a nice little, I like to point that out to people. Like, this looks like it's totally fine, right? It looks just like my other adapter, but in reality, you can see where it started heating up and then it started separating a little bit, and then you were able to just like pull it apart. But anyway, yeah, taking my e-bark taking my e-bike apart makes me feel like I'm Tony Stark. Dude, I totally can feel that. Me said, mind blown. I'm subbed. Great channel. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate you very much. Um, I should have been charging my batteries like the entire time that I was talking, but instead I like just hooked up my 72 volt like literally 2 minutes ago. It's already mostly full, but yeah, we're gonna go right around on the G52 for a bit for sure. I think what I'm gonna do first is actually I need to keep this phone charged. Should be good. Oh yeah, we're good. We're still at like 90%. Do I know any fast chargers for the batteries? Fast charging. Well, the thing is that typically you don't want to use a charger that's pushing more. What is it? Is it amps? Hold on. Yeah, it's amps. So like a lot of the times these batteries will come with like a 2 amp charger, and if you have like an 18 amp hour battery, that means it's going to take like 9 hours to charge, right? But some of these other batteries are coming with like 3, 4, even 5 amp hour chargers. And so if you have a 20 amp hour battery and you have a 5 amp hour charger, that means you're charging your stuff in 4 hours. The thing is that all of the chargers and batteries that I've gotten have come as sets. So here, I'll show you kind of my battery setup real quick. Although forgive me, because it is like I do need to clean my home up. Don't worry, I fully realize this. But like right here, so basically, and this is super dangerous. Like, do not do what I'm doing. But I have all of my batteries sitting on this little ottoman. Basically, typically, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batteries right here. But all of the batteries, like I have 2 other batteries hooked up to my G52 right now, and I have 3 or 4 batteries off in storage that are hooked up to the G100 Pro right now. But normally, this whole thing is just full of batteries. And I have all of these chargers right here that are picked up off of the carpet, and they're like zip tied to this metal crate. Everything's plugged into this right here, and I basically have all of my chargers that if I need to, I just plug in whatever I need. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Hagen? Alien supercharger. It works on any voltage and it's adjustable amp setting. Holy shit. Alien supercharger. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up right quick. What's good, Hagen? How you doing? Let me see what's going on here. Favorite answer, but you're too kind, my friend. You're way too kind. Let's see, Alien supercharger. That is not the search result that I thought I was going to get. Okay, hold on. What was it? It was like, someone told me about something yesterday. It was like lithium, power sports. Yo, nice. Got your first e-bike? That's absolutely what's up. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna check out. Holy shit, their website would just stop having glitches. All right. E-parts. Okay, so they have stuff for Suron, Starkvarg, One Wheel, E-Ride, Teleria. What is this? Go away. Oh my goodness, man. Where's the dude? I'm looking for batteries on here. Here, let me see battery. $72-volt battery? I'm looking, man. Jeez, okay, that's nuts. Arctic Leopard XE, 72 volt, 55 amp hour, 20,000 watt electric dirt bike. Hold on, right here, Motoclops, 60 volt / 72 volt power kit. Oh wow, they sold out of all these batteries, bro. Oh wow. Yeah, dude. Oh, they stay out of stock. They're completely out of stock. Amorge, are you gonna vlog today? I might do a bit of vlogging today. Yeah, like I'm gonna go out on a ride on the G52 and ooh, nice. Build you any shape using any cell, any connector. That's crazy. I'm gonna look that up right quick. Amorge. Yeah, I am gonna be riding around today. I'm gonna be trying to do a little bit of vlogging, I gotta do a little bit of content creation today. Because like I said, I'm gonna be gone for a few days, and I don't like being out of town means that like that I don't have access to my bikes or anything. So, all right, and more. Let's see. Okay. 72 volt. Oh, wow. What's the price on this? Hold on. How much is this costing? Go to a regular shape? Okay. Fuck, so you just send them your drawing with dimensions, the expected voltage, the expected continuous and peak discharge, the rated and peak power of the motor. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna save this page. I might try ordering, the next battery I get, I might try ordering from Amorge. however you say that. Holy crap, thanks for that recommendation. Okay, homie said, Hagen said, search up the Jetson fat tire. That's what the one I got. I didn't know Jetson made fat tire. Hold on. Jetson fat tire e-bikes. There we go. Yeah, dude, those Jetsons are kind of nice because I think you can fold them up and whatnot. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, the Amorge says that you got to kind of go through Alibaba or whatever. So I can assume that it'd probably be one of those things where it might take a month to get to you, but like, oh shit, that's right. There's no suspension. There's no rear suspension. Oh wow, that is a hardtail bike. Ooh, oh man. Oh, it doesn't go through? Oh, okay. I thought I saw on the website it said that you might go through Alibaba or something. All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the live stream right now. I am gonna try and get out onto the road because the longer I'm sitting here, the hotter it gets in the day, and then the less I can really ride around. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for now. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. You live in the country, bumpy roads. Yeah, dude, that's not good with the hardtail bike. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. I'll probably see you guys in a little bit.